Oh hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. Please feel free to write me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding this video or any other video that I have posted. I will be able to answer you more fully through email and I will respond to you promptly. Now, food is a problem in modern society because of the dependence on fast and ultra-processed food. Now, excess consumption of fast and ultra-processed food has significant health problems that most people want to avoid. However, making such a change is challenging, in some cases nearly impossible. And my goal is to help people to find a viable alternative to fast and ultra-processed food through home cooking. I developed a fast cooking system to make home cooking sustainable as part of the daily routine. I'd like to tell you the story about Joe. Now, Joe was in his 30s and he worked long hours. His diet contained mainly fast and ultra-processed food. However, he was not that interested in cooking, mainly because he did not have the time to cook. Besides, he loved the flavor of fast and ultra-processed food. Chicken was his favorite, and fried chicken was his staple diet for most of his life. Now, recently, his health has become a problem and discovered that his blood pressure was getting out of control. His blood sugar level put him at an early stage of diabetes. His doctor told him that to stop eating fast and ultra-processed food and to start cooking for himself. The news was depressing to him, and making such a change seemed impossible. Now, Jackson, which is Joe's college roommate, invited Joe to stay a week with him. Joe was delighted to take a vacation to join Jackson in his new apartment along the beach. In the past, their gathering was always a food fest, eating out at fine dining places every opportunity they could find. Unfortunately, the pounds added on, and Joe expected this would be the same. Therefore, when Jackson told Joe that their main meals would be at his apartment every night, home cooking is his new way of eating because Jackson also received a mandate to eat better food to manage his digestive problems that were recently diagnosed. The first night dinner was chicken and broccoli. Now, broccoli was not normally found in Joe's fast and ultra-processed food diet. In fact, vegetables were not part of Joe's diet at all. Like most Americans, Joe did not meet the daily requirement for vegetable consumption. He is not alone, because 90% of Americans have the same dietary deficiency. The broccoli turned out to be a surprise to him, and the way it stir-fried with the chicken was delicious. However, the most impressive aspect of Jackson's kitchen performance was the speed, because the meal was cooked in less than 30 minutes from start to finish. Jackson told Joe that he was trying out the fast cooking system. The main feature of the system is advanced prepping, with all the food ingredients being cut and stored in advance. Cooking a meal is fast by using the stir-frying technique, making it possible to cook a dish from scratch using all fresh ingredients in about 5 to 7 minutes. Therefore, it took only 20 minutes from start, from the time when they entered the kitchen to the time when the meal was served on the table. The meal was simple, but the flavor of the chicken and broccoli was delicious, and the texture of the ingredients was perfect, and Joe was impressed and eager to learn more. Jackson explained that the fast cooking system has 4 attributes. The word fast is the acronym for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir-frying, and template-based cooking. For the next 4 nights, the dinner were all based on chicken and broccoli, but in different versions. The first night was teriyaki chicken and broccoli with rice. The second night was oyster sauce chicken and broccoli lo mein with spaghetti noodles. The third night was curry chicken and broccoli with naan. The fourth night was chicken and broccoli fajita, and the final night was chicken and broccoli fried rice. Joe was really impressed how Jackson came up with these different versions of chicken and broccoli. Now, template-based cooking allows Jackson to cook these 5 meals using the same basic template for stir-frying chicken and vegetables. Now, template-based cooking makes home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. In fact, learning a single template can create many different variations of the same dish. So Jackson chose this template because he loved chicken and broccoli. And using the fast cooking system, he's able to apply the template repeatedly, provides the opportunity to master the template. Now, as Jackson gained confidence in using the templates, he became more innovative. Creating different versions of the basic templates almost then comes naturally. And he quickly developed different seasoning strategies and options to match the dishes and also with different carbohydrates that he's going to serve. His home-cooked meals are far more interesting than he has ever imagined. Now, Jackson discovered that with template-based cooking, creating variety and interesting dishes is actually quite simple. Now, home cooking is no longer dull and monotonous. Template-based cooking, in many ways, is an extension of recipe-based cooking. Simply by converting the recipe into a template by identifying the essential steps of the recipe. Jackson learned and practiced the key steps in cooking the chicken and the broccoli dish. Once it becomes a template, the dish can be cooked with modifications, and substitutions depend on personal preferences and ingredients availability. In less than a month after Joe returned home, he adopted the fast cooking system. In fact, broccoli and chicken has become his favorite dish every night, with variations that Joe never has dreamed that could come from his kitchen. Positive health outcomes were evident immediately. Joe is gradually and surely regaining his health by stopping eating fast and ultra-processed food. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. If you would like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.